He did so, firing once, hooking the cannon back up to his dwindling horse team, and finding a new spot to fire again.
Tell General Stewart I'll continue to hold my ground so long as I have ammunition. Meanwhile, we're taking a heavy toll of enemy men and guns.
General Robert E. Lee had ridden closer to Prospect Hill between the hours of 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. He observed through his binoculars the lone major with his lone Napoleon. Reportedly, he remarked, "It is glorious to see such courage in one so young." The hour continued to tick by, and Jeb Stuart had not heard back from Major Pelham, despite his constant pleas for the young man to retire. All he knew was that the lone Napoleon remained on the Union's flank, somehow evading enemy fire, and causing General Meade great consternation. By around 10:50 a.m., Pelham had finally started running out of ammunition. Here, the third courier from Jeb Stuart scampered toward what remained of Major Pelham and Captain Henry's gun crew. With nothing left to shoot with, Pelham gave the order to retire. Neither Pelham nor Henry filed reports on their adventure towards the Union flank. What was known is from a collection of different witnesses and separate letters. Thus, the losses Major Pelham received are unknown. Upon arriving, Major Pelham learned that General Jackson, having heard of his achievement, had wheeled over another 14 guns for Pelham to command, and for the remainder of the battle, Major Pelham and his horse artillery deployed to the far right of Prospect Hill, continuing to lay down flanking fire on the advancing Union lines. But after the battle, a resounding Confederate victory, General Lee reportedly began referring to him as the gallant Pelham. Jeb Stuart said of Pelham, "He exhibited a skill and courage which I have never seen surpassed. I loved him as a brother." But perhaps it is one of Pelham's veteran gunners who described the pervasive view of the young 24-year-old major best. "We knew him, we trusted him, we would have followed him anywhere, and did." What became known as Pelham's Corner is now a small monument where a placard was erected and a lone Napoleon replica stands. It stands as a commemoration of both Major John Pelham and the tenacious gunners under Captain Henry's command. With their lone cannon, they were able to speedily redeploy and maneuver, evading Union artillery fire, all the while causing substantial disarray to General Meade's 3rd Division.